Yeah, Andre, Eric Franson with 106.9 The Fan. And walk us through just the roller coaster of emotions there for you, where you had the penalty, and then the next play you get the fumble recovery.
Um, it was definitely good to get the fumble recovery because I was a little bit confused on the penalty, but you know, you move on to the next play and playing the position that I play and playing for so long, I understand that the game goes on. You can't control everything, so continue to play and when the moment comes, AJ made a great play and we just execute it.
Andre, Brian Phillips, Big Blue USU Aggie News. You're kind of the elder statesman of the cornerback group. Talk about your leadership role and how you're kind of coaching up some of the young guys, and even to an extent, AJ Carter, with him being new to the position this year.
Um, the guys in the room are great, honestly. Everybody is on the same page. Everybody learns pretty quickly. So from a teaching standpoint, I don't really have to do too much. Coach Hicks does a great job, but my leadership is more just keeping everybody focused and on the same page and making sure that no matter how things are going, we continue to work and trust the plan and everybody's bought in. So it's really easy to lead these guys and honestly they help me. So it's a win-win.
Hey, Andre, Al Lewis from KVNU Radio. How do you guys on defense keep AJ separated? Because you got AJ Carter, you got AJ Von Pachang. Who gets AJ, or how do you know who you're talking about when you're talking AJ on defense?
Um, Honestly, I don't know. I guess I really don't know. Honestly, sometimes it gets confused. Sometimes you'll say AJ, and they'll both look, but for the most part, they kind of got an intuition about when somebody's talking to them, and I mean, so that's good. It could be harder. It could be more difficult if they didn't know when somebody was talking to them.
And then let me just ask about, you go from, most weeks you play a team that throws the ball like Colorado State does. You go to the week of Air Force. How about that transition of, this week now compared to last week for you as a defensive back?
Definitely, staying locked in is important in this game because, like you said, they do run the ball so much. They run, they run, they run, and they want you to go to sleep, especially at the defensive back position, so that when they do get that one pass, they can throw it over the top of your head, And our coaches did a great job of telling us and making sure that our eyes were right and that we never fell asleep on any play. So it's really just the focus and the discipline.
Which would you rather play as a defensive back? Do you want to be physical and make tackles or be disciplined that way, or do you want to play pass defense?
I mean, obviously as a defensive back, I want to play pass defenses, so the ball's in the air and we can make plays. But I kind of always love playing Air Force because you go in with the mindset of knowing that it's gonna be a physical game, and if you're up for the challenge, it's real fun. So, I mean, I still would prefer the ball to be in the air though.
Andre, Jake Ellis, Utah Statesman. What was the locker room like after your guys' big win, and what does it mean for your morale and feeling for the rest of the season?
Oh, it was amazing. The guys are real happy. Everybody was up in spirits, and it's a big boost for our morale because it's not easy to stay focused and to pull out a win like that when things have been going the way they have this season. But nobody's flinched, nobody's put their head down. The coaches have done a great job making sure that they stay focused and they let us know that we're getting there and we're getting better. And it was great to see it pay off, and we knew it would. And it's just the first step. Continue to try and go 1-0 every week, and yeah, it was good for everybody.
Anything else for
Andre,
Andre?
Brian Phillips again. You've got two huge road games coming up in the next 2 weeks. Talk about the mindset that you guys have adopted, just based off of last year, kind of the road warrior mentality. Talk about how you carried that over from last year to this year.
Yeah, with road trips, you always gotta have a lot of focus. You know, you're going into somebody else's environment, their crowd, you know. So really, it really doesn't change the plan and what we're gonna do that much. You know, it's just stay focused and continue to focus on us getting better. You know, the opponent is just there, but every day and every week, we're working to figure out how we can get better no matter where we go, whether we're here or we go on an away trip. The focus is always on us getting better and, you know, putting a good product on the field when we play on Saturdays.